All right, Shalom, Israel, Shalom, Shalom. You know, first and foremost, I want to give all praises to the Most High, Yahweh, and them His Son, Yahweh Shai. And this video is going into the Ten Commandments because, you know, you have some people that know about the Ten Commandments. It's like you got some people that know about the Ten Commandments and some people that don't know about the Ten Commandments. And it's some people that know about the Ten Commandments, but they're not keeping them, or they're not keeping them correctly. So I'm going to break this video down, going into the Ten Commandments. We know there's more commandments. You know, if you've been reading, you know there's way more commandments than 10. These are just the first 10 that the Most High gave to Moses. But all throughout the Bible is more the 10 commandments that we got to keep. But I'm finna get into the 10, to get into it and break it down for the people that might be keeping it wrong. I know some people keeping the Sabbath wrong. You know, so I'm finna go ahead and get into the 10. So I'm in Deuteronomy, but it also talks about the 10 commandments in Exodus 20 as well. So let's go ahead and get into it. This is Deuteronomy 5 and 6. It says, I am the Lord thy God, which brought thee out of the land of Egypt from the house of bondage. Thou shalt not have no other God before me. So you can't have no other God before the Most High. That's the first commandment. And then a lot of our people break that commandment. So like it. A lot of our people break that commandment. They don't even be knowing to be breaking it. They think it's just talking about idols, like idols that you build and worship. No, you can make a person an idol. You can make material things idols, like money, cars, clothes. Some people make themselves an idol. You know, females be in the mirror putting on makeup for like 2 hours. They making themselves an idol. So anything can be an idol. You don't have to just carve an idol. Or make a graven image. That's an idol too, but it's more things that can be idols, and our people don't know that. They have a celebrity that they love. They wake up and look to that celebrity every single day. They dream about the celebrity, dream about seeing him, hugging him, taking a picture with him. That's an idol. You got him all on your wall. Like, bro, what that Eminem song called? Stan. That song's called Stan by Eminem. On the music video, that dude was idolizing Eminem. He was writing Eminem out every day, sending him letters. He had Eminem all on his wall in the basement, all type of stuff. That's crazy. And a lot of people do that. But that's the first one, commandment. You should have no other God before him. Period. No other God. Number 2, thou shalt not make thee any graven image or any likeness of anything that is in the heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the waters beneath the earth. Thou shalt not bow down thyself unto them, nor serve them. For I am the Lord thy God, am a jealous God, visiting the iniquity of the father upon the children, upon the third and fourth generation of them that hate me, and showing mercy unto thousands of them that love me and keep my commandments. So he's saying, okay, you can't make no graven image. You can't. A lot of our people did that back then. Mostly back then. You have some still do it now, but it happened a lot back then. They were making graven images, like real images to worship, so they can see. They'll bow down to it and worship it. You can't make no graven images of nothing that's in the heavens or nothing below, and bow yourself to it. You can't do that. That's going with the first commandment. You making the other graven images your God. Can't do that. So that's the really going into that. It's self-explanatory in that one. You can't make no graven images of anything, or that and bow down to it. It's talking about bow down to it when you make this thing that you made your God. And so you can make it ain't going into like you can't make like a just like a lion. You know, some people like to make lions. They artists. They talented. It ain't saying you can't do that, but you can't bow yourself down to that lion and be like, oh, this is my God, and you bow yourself down to the lion. You can't do that. Or you have like you have like a lion on your necklace, and you talking about this my lucky chain. I got a lion on my lucky chain. You can't do that. That's off. You can't buy yourself down to these images, bro. So I got number 3. What is number 3? Number 3, thou shalt not take the name of the Lord thy God in vain, for the Lord will not hold him guiltless that taketh his name in vain. So you can't take the Most High name in vain. Now we know his real name, Yahweh. You know, so if you take his name, you saying, if you say that name, you kind of going off. He just said he would not hold you guiltless. Now his name is not God. So when people be like, on God, his name not God. Anybody can be a God. God just mean power. That's not his real name. But I still don't say it. But you feel what I'm saying? I still don't say on God, nothing like that. I don't really say that. But I'm saying, When it's talking about this, it's talking about saying Yahweh name. When you say, and it's really going for the people that be in the truth because they know his name. They know his name for real. They say they get real upset and they try to curse the Most High. Like, they say they're going through something like Job went through. But instead of them enduring it like Job, they get upset and curse the Most High. Hey, he said he ain't going to hold you guiltless. He ain't going to hold you guiltless. Something going to happen to you, bro. Your judgment going to come because you just curse your creator. You curse the person that made you and brought you into this truth. You feel what I'm saying? So you can't go and curse the Most High because he gonna hold you guiltless. I mean, he would not hold you guiltless. My bad. What's that? 3. Number 4. Keep the Sabbath day to sanctify it, as the Lord thy God hath commanded thee. 6 days shall thou labor and do all thy work, but the 7th day is the Sabbath of the work of the Lord thy God. In it thou shalt do no manner work. Nor thy son, nor thy daughter, nor thy maidservant, nor thy manservant, nor thy ox, nor thy ass, nor any of thy cattle, nor thy stranger that is within thy gates, that thy manservant and thy maidservant may rest in as well as thou. So, we know the Sabbath. You know, the Sunday church, they say they keep the Sabbath, but they keep it on Sunday. But the Bible just said the Sabbath is on the 6th day. On the 6th day. It just said, keep the Sabbath day to sanctify it, as the Lord thy God hath commanded these 6 days. So thou shalt labor and do all thy work. But I mean, it's on the 7th day, but But the 7th day is the day of the Sabbath of the Lord thy God. So we know the Christian church keeping the Sabbath wrong because they keep it on the Sunday. But we know the Sabbath is on the 7th day, which is Saturday. You feel me? So they keeping the Sabbath wrong. So they keeping one of the 10 commandments wrong. They thinking they going in there on Sundays keeping the Sabbath. And a lot of people leave the church and then go straight to work. But the Sabbath just said, let me see. But the 7th day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God. In it thou shalt not do any work. Thou, nor thy son, nor thy daughter, nor thy manservant, nor thy maidservant, nor thy ox, nor thy ass. So if you have an animal, like it just says the Sabbath day, Friday, sundown, and Saturday sundown is the Sabbath day. Because we know when the sun go down, now when it's a new day. So Friday sundown to Saturday sundown is the Sabbath. So a lot of Christians go to church. Lead straight to the church. Leave the church and go straight to work. But you ain't put the work on the Sabbath day, on their so-called Sabbath day. They say it's Sunday, but it's not. Either way, they still breaking it because they're going to work. But you say trying to keep the Sabbath and you have a dog. You usually walk your dog on Saturdays. Hey, on the Sabbath, he can't work either. You can't work, and your dog and anybody in your household can't work either. And your cattle, you say you might live on a farm. Your animals can't work, or you can't have them doing nothing. No manner of work. You can't have your horse doing nothing. It's a rest day for all of us, cause it's the holy day the Most High blessed. You feel me? So we can't do any manner of work. But you have people still working on the Sabbath day. People still going out to the club on Saturdays, partying on Saturdays, going out to eat on Saturdays, having cookouts on Saturdays, all type of stuff. Why you think it's set up? Why you think it's set up for these jobs to pay you on mostly on Fridays? You get paid on Friday. Why? Cause you gonna get that check. They know you gonna spend it. They study you. They know that you gonna spend that money. So as soon as you get that check, you finna spend it Friday. You finna spend it Friday and Saturday. Friday when the sun go down, you finna go party. You finna take your girl out to eat because you feeling good. You might take her to Golden Corral, Cheddar's. What are the other places? Y'all know all these fancy places, bro. He gonna take his girl because he feeling good, but he breaking the Sabbath day. You feel me? He breaking the Sabbath and don't even know it. So just know you can't work on the Sabbath day. Or I did a video, got deep into the Sabbath. If y'all want to check it out. You can't buy or sell on the Sabbath day either. You can't buy. In the book of Nehemiah. It's in the book of Nehemiah too. I think it's 10 and 31 if I ain't mistaken. You can't buy or sell. You can't buy or sell on the Sabbath day. You can't cook or you can't work. You know, it's the day of rest. It's the day of getting into these scriptures, congregating with brothers, whether it's through the phone or you just going to see them. You gotta come together. It's a holy day, you know. So let's go into that. Going into the Sabbath day. So I got and it saying, remember that thou was a servant in the land of Egypt, and that the Lord thy God brought thee out this through a mighty hand and by a stretched out arm. Therefore the Lord thy God commanded thee to keep the Sabbath day. So he commands you to keep the Sabbath. It ain't no if you want to, you can do it. It's a command. Like, you gonna keep the Sabbath day. That's what he talking about. Like, you gonna keep the Sabbath day. That's what he talking about on that. So I got honor. Oh, that's 16. Hold on, so like make sure my phone's still recording. Man, to keep the set. I got, what was it? Oh yeah, this is 16. Honor thy father and thy mother as the Lord thy God had commanded thee, that the days may be prolonged and that it may go well with thee in the land which the Lord thy God giveth thee. So he's saying the Most High telling you to honor your father and mother so your days can be prolonged. A lot of people don't know that. If you honor your father and mother, you will live more on this earth. A lot of people don't know that. A lot of our brothers and sisters be wicked to their parents, cussing their parents out, fighting their parents. And they wonder why they die early. They wonder why they get in a wreck, they get paralyzed. They wonder why they get shot in the arm, they got to get their arm cut off. Because they being disobedient. The Most High cutting their days off. But it just said, honor, that's a commandment. Honor thy father and thy mother as the Lord thy God hath commanded thee, that the days may be prolonged and that it may go well with thee. And it's going to go well with you. The Most High look at that like, okay, he doing what I'm saying. He really caring for his parents. You know, because they really birthed you, bro. Like, these are people that really birthed you. So why would you try to disrespect them? And then, you know what I'm saying, go all crazy, all type of stuff. Like, people be, like, brothers be fighting their mama. Sisters be punching their mama in the eye. All type of stuff be stealing from their mama. All type of stuff. So you gotta honor your parents. If you honor your parents, bro, your day is gonna be prolonged and it's gonna go well with you. The Most High gonna look out for you. I forgot what number I'm on, so I forgot what number I was on, so I'm gonna keep reading the commandments. But it says, thou should not kill. So you know you can't kill nobody. You know, if you brothers be meditating on killing somebody, like how they gonna do it, what time they gonna do it, what place they gonna do it, how they gonna set them up. Brothers be doing that, but you can't kill. You feel me? And a lot of people don't understand this. They're thinking it's just on the physical level. Oh, I ain't kill him, but you thought about it. You thought about killing that brother, so you a murderer. Let me get that. I'm finna get it real quick. You thinking about killing that brother in your mind, you already thought about it. Oh, I don't like that nigga. I don't like that nigga. I wish he was dead. You saying all type of stuff in your mind like that. You ain't physically, like, it didn't really come out your mouth, but you thinking it. But you a murderer because you thought that thought. Let me get it. You is a murderer in the Most High eyes. So you thinking that thought, in his eyes, you really killed him. Like, you really got up and stabbed him in the Most High eyes by just thinking the thought like that. So let me get what I want. Oh, 7 or 7. All right. That's first. This is the book of 1 John chapter 3 and 15. It says, did I write that down? 3:15? Yeah, so like 3 and 15, it says, whosoever hateth his brother is a murderer, and ye know that no murderer hath eternal life abiding in him. So if you hate your brother, you're a murderer. So that's saying, like, bro, you saying you don't like this dude because he did something to you. So you saying, bro, I don't like him. But you ain't saying it out your mouth, but you thinking it. You ain't letting him know that. But every time he come around, you looking at him sideways. You know, you thinking about punching him in the face, shooting him. You might not physically did it. Hey, but in the Most High eyes, you did physically do it. So you a murderer in his eyes. You're not going to get the kingdom for that. A lot of brothers ain't going to get the kingdom because they have an evil eye towards their brother. You know, and they acting all cool with him. Thinking they fooling that brother, but they're not fooling the Most High with that. So a lot of brothers not going to get the kingdom, you know, because of that. You know, so you can't be no murderer in your heart. You can't be no murderer physically and no murderer in your head. You can't be like that, because we know your heart is your mind. So I got, neither shall thou commit adultery. And that's a big one. You know, that's a big one. It's in Israel. That's a big one. You know, it's a lot of songs talking about committing adultery. I would listen to a song, and I was vibing with it. And I had listened what bro was saying. I'm like, bro, it's tripping. Like, bro, adultery is glorified in America, bro. Like, you get glorified if you take another brother wife, brothers will dap you up. Like, brothers will literally dap you up instead of saying, bro, you can't be doing that, bro. What you thinking? You can't be messing with that dude, girl. I ain't gonna tell you that. They gonna be like, okay, bro, that boy, that they gonna, but that's not fire. That's not fire, because if it was the other way around, you wouldn't like that either. If somebody mess with your girl, you would not like that, bro. So, committing adultery, it said you can't commit adultery. Like, and you can get put to death for that. Like, you can really get put to death for committing adultery. The brothers be playing with it like it's a joke out here, but you can really get put to death. Let me get it. Let me start talking. Let me get it, man. Brothers think it's a joke out here, man. Like, brothers be glorifying that, talking about that Mr. Steal Your Girl spirit. That brother said that Trey Songz Mr. Steal Your Girl spirit, or he can't do her like I can do her. That spirit, that's off. That's a demon. Let me get this. Going into adultery. Oh, matter of fact, all praise to the Most High. Going into adultery, the same thing with murder. You might not physically commit adultery with another brother's wife, but you thought about it. Let me show you. This is Matthew 5:27 and 28. Ye have heard that I had said by them of old time, thou shalt not commit adultery. But I say unto you that whosoever looketh on a woman to lust after her committed adultery with her already in his heart. So you might have did commit adultery with that brother's wife, but you thought about it. She walking by with him, you looking at her. You undressed her with your eyes. So therefore you committed adultery without physically doing it. Because you can't fool the Most High. The Most High know a lot of thoughts go through brothers' minds. They try to get away to he know that you're not gonna do it physically. So you try to go in your head and do it. But he like, no, you can't, you're not finna fool me. I'm too smart for that. So even if you think about doing it, that's going off. You know, so you can't commit adultery. And let me show you another verse going to what happened when you commit adultery. It's Leviticus 20:10. And the man that committed adultery with another man's wife, even he that committed adultery with his neighbor's wife, the adulterer and adulteress shall be put to death. So if you got caught, put my phone on charge. So like, if you got caught committing adultery, bro, you got put to death. Let me see, my phone's still charging. Okay, Con, you got put to death. I'm gonna have to hold my phone because my phone on charge. But bro, if you got caught committing adultery, bro, you got put to death. Like, you got stoned. That's brothers take that lightly, but that's serious in the Most High eyes for you to commit adultery. That's a very tough act. So I got the next one. Neither shall I steal. You can't steal. You feel me? You can't steal. It's one only time, yeah, you can't steal, but you have to be like, just say a brother steal from you, but he hungry. Okay, you can take it light on the brother, okay? Cause he hungry, he's starving, he poor out here, it's okay. You feel me? But a brother that just, you feel me? A brother got money. A brother straight, he just want to steal. You know, he just like stealing. He straight. He got a house. He got a car. You know, he got a good job. He just like stealing. Now, hey, the Most High he ain't gonna spit him. You know, he ain't gonna. It was a count. It's a account up here where I'm at, right? A brother had stole some money. A brother had stole some money. I forgot. I think it was $1,200. Now we college students now. The brother stole $1,200 from the other brother, but the other brother found out it was him. So the brother and his homeboys came and made dude that stole the money strip naked. They made him strip naked and walk outside, and then they would like beating him up. Like, people was recording and beating him up. I was like, dang, that's crazy. But at the same time, like, but that's his judgment. You know, because he probably didn't have to steal. He just doing that because, he might have sticky hands. He might have been stealing his whole life. I mean, he in college, so he got to be, you know what I'm saying? He got to have some money to go and be in college. You know, so that was like judgment from the Most High. The Most High don't play about that stealing, bro. He don't play about that or adultery. Them two serious acts in the Most High eyes he not playing about. You know, so that's going into that. So I got Neither shall thou bear false witness. Neither shall thou bear false witness against thy neighbor. So brothers be bearing false witness. That's how the brothers be trying to get brothers caught up by bearing false. They might not like the brother, so they tell somebody that he did something. They tell him that they be like, I saw so and so do something, but he didn't do that, and they get the brother jammed up. Hey, you can't do that. But brothers be out here doing that. Brothers be setting brothers up. Brothers don't even be doing nothing for real. But the brother might not like the brother. The brother might be hating on the brother because he got the new Jordan. So guess what? He gonna set him up. He gonna say brother did something, but he didn't really do nothing to him. The Edomites be doing that. The Edomite females be doing that. They might mess around and lay with Jake, so-called black man. They father find out, oh, he raped me. He raped me. He didn't do that though. But that's bearing false witness. You know, that's bearing false witness against that. But we know that they can't. We know they're talking about the Israelites, but still they be doing that stuff. But you can't bear false witness against your brother on something that he didn't do, and that you didn't. You can't say he did something that you didn't even see do. Like people be like, he did do that. Because they be like, I feel like he did that, so they go and be like, he did it. But you say you feel like you didn't see the brother do it, so therefore you can't say if he did it or not. But people be doing that. That's off. You can't be doing that. So I got neither shall thou desire thy neighbor's wife, neither shall thou covet thy neighbor's house, his field, or his manservant, or his maidservant, his ox, or his ass, or anything that is thy neighbor's. So you can't covet, and brothers be doing that a lot too. You can't covet what your brother got. You can't want brothers be out here hating on the low. You can't be out here coveting what your brother got. You want that brother wife because you feel like you can treat her better than that brother. That's off. You want everything that brother want. That, and also this brother might be an idol to you. If you want something that everybody else got, that person an idol to you. Like just say this person got everything, and you want everything he got. He an idol to you, bro. You breaking the first commandment. And the brother might got the new Jordans. You want the new Jordans because he got them. You might not even like the Jordans, but you just want the Jordans because he wearing them. You know, you want that house because he got the house. That's off. You can't covet what your brother got. Be thankful for what you got. The Most High might not be dealing with you like he dealing with him. And he could that dude that you be trying to covet, he could have got that stuff from wickedness. But you don't know. You just looking at it from the outside in. You know, so this is my video going to the commandments. I had lost track of what number I was on, but y'all get it. So the first one was thou shalt not have no other gods before me. Thou shalt not make any graven images or any likeness of anything that is in the heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the waters beneath the earth. Thou shalt not bow down thyself unto them, nor serve them. For I, the Lord thy God, am a jealous God, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children unto the third and fourth generation of them that hate me, and showing mercy unto thousands of them that love me and keep my commandments. You know, thou shalt not take the name of the Lord thy God in vain. Keep the Sabbath day. Honor thy father and thy mother. Thou shalt not kill. Neither shall thou commit adultery. Neither shall thou steal. Neither shall thou bear false witness against thy neighbor. And neither shall thou covet. Let's go into that, man. Come on, man. We gotta keep the 10. How we gonna keep the rest of the commandments? We don't even keep the 10. So this but the king. I want to give all praise to the Most High, Yahweh Shemi Hawashai, and I'm out.